Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another Mythic Monday, and today we're going to be taking a look at Artemyss Silverchord II. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Alright, taking a closer look at the package here, you can see Artemyss in the package. You can see a baggie full of stuff. We probably got a lot of stuff going on here in the back that I can't see. We do see that she does come with that short elven blade. I really like the asymmetry here of her armor. This looks incredible. We can see the Xylonius flock faction symbol right there. We have her bio right here. If you want to pause and read that, you certainly can. And then we have some artwork here on the back of Ilithia, and we've got Ilithia, Artemyss here, Baron Volgar II, Lord Bardrick. I think I have this entire wave now. Valak, Krotos, and then is it Varg? Is that his name? I have with her. This makes one that I have an entire wave of. I didn't even realize that. So, oh, she's got some soft goods too. I mean, I knew that, but it's just now standing out to me. So let's get her opened up and see how awesome this figure actually is. All right, I am pleasantly surprised by the accessories that she comes with, because she comes with a couple of things that I did not know that she came with. So first off, we have this bow that I do believe we've seen before, but it's beautiful. I love how it looks like it's made with antlers. You have the little notches for the arrow to go in. We have some little gold clasps, and their stretchy string is always awesome. Here is the arrow that goes along with it. It's got a little bronze feather set at the end, and of course you can sort of like plug these in. You just have to do it very carefully, and you can actually get it to stay in, and even get the string to balance on the back of the arrow. So that looks pretty fantastic. I have to say, I love that bow. That bow is awesome. We do have the short elven blade that we saw in the package. Mine's got a little bend to it because of the way it was in the package, and has probably been in the package for quite some time. Because it's an older release, and it's one that I haven't opened since I got, and I believe I picked her up last year at Legions Con. And here we are, just 3 weeks away or about from this year's Legions Con. So here is her quiver, which looks great. Some more of the bronze feathers on the arrows, and then some bronze and green and gold lines on the quiver. It looks really nice, and some of that bronze stitching, orangish colored stitching on the leather looks great. Now we're going to get into the accessories that I did not know she came with, and that is this shoulder pauldron that I have never seen before. It's on a strap, it's painted beautifully, it only goes over one shoulder, and it doesn't plug in the back. I have never seen a shoulder pauldron like this, and it's got some nice intricate detailing on the pauldron itself. It's got the Xylonius flock, like this Xylonius head sculpt and horns on it. This beautiful gold and green. I've never seen anything like this in the line. Did not know she had one of these. I guess anytime I saw a picture of her with this on, I just assumed it plugged in the back like all others. And then these were awesome too, because I didn't know we were getting these. Look at these really cool fairy wings. These are great. Now the first Artemyss come with a full set of completely unfurled wings. These plug in her back. They have this, they're pink translucent in color. They're much brighter pink in person than they're appearing on my camera, but maybe that's why they went with this being on a strap, because these would fill in the plugs on her back. So again, the Four Horsemen, always thinking, always thinking. And now we have Artemyss standing straight up and down on the turntable, and she is gorgeous. This is one beautiful character, from the sculpt, the parts usage, the paintwork, just so much of this figure is just, it's just gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the mix of materials where they have like the sculpted leather, the sculpted armor, and then like the sculpted hair plus the metal in her hair, and then the soft goods around her waist down to the boots. Just so much thought and planning went into this character, you can tell, because she is a leader of Mythos. So a lot of detail and a lot of care and thought has to go into planning this figure, and she looks gorgeous. I can't wait to get her off this turntable and take a look at her in closer detail. And in doing just that, let's take a look here first with her head sculpt. The beautiful paint job on her face. You can see that her eyes are completely greened out. So she's powered up. She has this beautiful, it's sort of like a purplish, bluish lipstick. We have this very intricate crown. Not as intricate as the first Artemyss crown, but still, I love the simplified look. It looks great. There's lots of little gold baubles all in her hair. Every strand of hair is braided and textured beautifully. We have that Xylona's flock headdress piece. Her head sculpt in her hair as like a brooch or a hairpin looks gorgeous. Just look, every braid of hair is individual and has little gold embellishments on the tips. Just looks great. We have the little pieces hanging down. It does have a tendency to make her hair like push this way to make her head tilt. So you just want to make sure you're keeping it straight up and down. This beautiful, intricate, I keep saying those two words over and over again because it's exactly what it is. Like, look at this leather cuirass that she's wearing. Just looks great. We have the standard female armored arm from like top to bottom, gloved hand, gauntlet. This belt was kind of, I thought it was glued here in the front, but it's just kind of stuck down. It's a separate piece, but it is really nice because you've got the different, you can put in a little sword right here. It's got, let's get the hair out of the way. It's got a couple of pouches on the back with the little buttons painted, the little snaps painted. It's got a gold buckle here in the front. We have these nice armored greaves down the side, and then you've got the beautiful like loincloth skirt piece. So it's wired down the front and around the back, and it's wired on the little loincloth piece. And we have those standard nude legs just painted green, and then we have your standard elf armored, female elf armored knee pads, boots, which look great. I love that this part right here is like painted this bronze, and then you've got the leather. It's just absolutely beautiful, the way that they planned this out. Now I do want to see what this looks like on her, so we're gonna go ahead and lift an arm up and put this on, and oh man, that's nice. It fits on there so well, and that just looks so good. Now I'm wondering about these wings with her hair, so I just want to get this belt back down. I'm gonna pop the wings on, and let's see how they look best. Let's put the straight part up top, and probably kick them out to the sides a little bit. I'm curious about how this is going to work. Oh, they pop in so nice. And then let's get the head back on. Yeah, the hair gives lots of clearance, it seems, for the wings. So yeah, you have no problem with those wings, and they kind of angle forward a little bit, if you can see that. So I don't know, I mean, that's going to be up to you whether or not you dig that or not, but I think that looks incredible. Now, of course, with all this going on with her back, I wouldn't want to put the quiver on her back, so let's just put this on her belt and put it like maybe like right here on the part that hangs down low, and there you have it. She's looking pretty nice, and I think this is just absolutely fantastic. Man, what a great figure. Now for a very quick size comparison, we are going to bring in our good buddy Bill Bones Broken Shield, all disguised up for Halloween, and bring in one of our new version 2 Skelly Warriors, and you can see how she pairs with other figures in the line. So let's get these guys out of the way, get her into some lighting and into some backgrounds, and see how she poses up. I have to say, this is an absolutely gorgeous figure, and having my hands on version 2.0, I'm not entirely sure that I would want to go back and get the first version. I don't know. I've never had my hands on her. I've seen pictures. She looks gorgeous, but I have to say, I kind of like this more pared down warrior version of Artemyss. The first one looks very regal, like she could be the queen, and that's cool. I love having two versions. She clearly is an important enough character to warrant two versions of her in the line already, and so I dig that we have both a more regal kind of queen look, but also a more spirited, like, warrior look. I think that's fantastic. I love the mix of the fairy wings and the shoulder pad on the strap, which I've never seen before. I think that works beautifully and fantastic. And also, these parts are fantastic if you want to make any kind of custom. You got a lot of really good parts here. If you wanted to pop that head off, give her a different head, maybe swap that arm out, maybe swap both arms out. I don't know. I think there's a lot of mix here, a lot of good parts in the mix to pop and swap. So I think all around, this figure is an absolute hit. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.